Hello, history class. Want to show you guys how to use the Headliner website. It's called headliner.app. The link will be on Classroom for you guys. Basically, when you log in, you guys have to sign up. Okay. To sign up, there's a few different steps, a few different ways to do it. Mine is defaulted in. Okay. Um, you will, here, let me just create a new one actually. You put in your information, agree to the terms and services, and click sign up. Password must be at least 8 characters. So I'm gonna do this and this. Okay. Up. Choose a username. All right. Plan on using it for a podcast? No. Tell us what you do. So you guys would do the same thing. Education. How did you hear about us? Mr. Richardson, comma, he's the best. Okay. And then I am not gonna get emails from them. You will create profile, and you're good to go. Okay. Don't worry about example project, all that. I'm going to show you guys what you need to do here. Don't worry about tutorial. I'm going to show you what you need to do here. So, easiest way to do this is to go straight to editor. Okay. Um, there's different things that you guys can do on here. We're going straight to editor. Okay. Choose landscape. Make sure you choose landscape because um, it's going to look the best on a screen, on any screen really. On your phone screen, flip sideways, it's going to look the best. Okay, square, okay. And portrait is for like Instagram, Snapchat when you have your phone vertical. But horizontal is the best for this video. We'll say confirm. It's going to load the project. Now, title your project this. Okay, give me your last name and then whatever topic you are doing. So I'm going to say Richardson election of 1860. All right. To use headliner, there's multiple lines for text down here. Okay. And then at the bottom, get rid of this. At the bottom, there's audio. Okay. So text, you can do 2 lines of text at the same time. Media is pictures, video, stuff like that. And then audio. So I am going to start by doing this. I'm going to find an election of 1860 picture that I want to start with. Okay, something that I can just have as the main initial background for my page. So I'll probably choose maybe one of these primary source things. That's kind of cool. It's Lincoln. It's Simpsons. I'm probably going to jack this from this dude. So you will go here, go to save image as. Okay, and then it's going to save to make sure you see what folder it goes to. It'll probably save to downloads. Um, Mine is defaulting to downloads, so I'll just say okay. So bigger the better. Okay, so this is 1280 by 720. That's a good size picture for this. If you find that your images are showing up as too small, go to settings, go to advanced search. Sorry, don't, well, yeah, you can do this. And then go to any size and do like this size, probably, maybe this size larger than 800 by 600. Okay, and that will filter out the small ones. You can also go right there and just go large. Okay, and it'll be a little bit less specific, but it'll still pick out the large pictures that are a large file. So I'm going to use this as my first background. So I will go to media right here, and I will simply click the plus sign there. And then I am going to go, you can search, which is fine. Okay, so I could probably have done it here without having to download that. Let's see if that's there, but you don't have the size filtering when you search on here, but there's still a lot here, and it still gives you your photo size. Um, so you can do that. You can do what I did. If you do what I did and searched outside of Headliner in Google, go to choose file, and then find the picture that you just downloaded, add to video. This is currently on there for 5 seconds. If I want it on there for a little bit longer, boom. Okay. So, my text, lots of different ways to do it. Okay. What I am going to do is I'm going to choose something that looks good based on the picture in the background. All right. So, for me, I'm going to do this because it's got a little bit of a darker background so you'll be able to see my text. Like it says, double click to add text. And I'll just say something like to introduce um, the election of 1860. I'll say something like the election of 1860 took place during one of America's most trying time periods. Okay. I can change the size of this in the background. Click out of there. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. We can do that color background. I'm going to center it. I'm going to adjust the size so it looks pretty, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to capitalize election because it's noun. And then you can go to custom. You can change the background color. I don't really like this. If I'm going to do blue, I'm going to go a little bit darker blue. Okay. So that's fine for this. Again, you guys can make it look really, really pretty. Transition in. I'm going to fade it in. Okay. So I say add to video. All right. I don't want it to start right away. So I'm going to give it a couple seconds. We'll actually have that on for 5 seconds. So when you want to preview your video, you go here, hit play. So it's going to start election of 1860. Okay. And then it's going to come up with the election of 1860 took place during one of America's most trying time periods. Okay. That's it. You can edit this if you want to change the way that it looks. Okay. Maybe more of a transparent background would look better. Maybe a transition out when I finish. So it's really kind of up to you guys how you want that to look. You can use little emojis right here. It's fun. So again, it's up to you guys what you want this to look like. Okay, I could just do gray. I could do that. So again, however you want to have your text, you can do different fonts when you go to styles. Okay, it changes the font. And that's pretty much it for the text portion. Now, for audio, I told you guys that there should be audio. There is a lot of default stuff, okay, that you can select. So this one, it takes a minute to load the audio. Sounds like this. Sweet. So you can choose that. I will have other videos attached that show you how to rip audio from YouTube. Okay, if you want to have a specific song on it, I'll show you. I'll have another video attached that shows you how to rip video from YouTube. You can have the video playing in the background, okay, and I'll show you how to do that. Another cool feature is on the picture that you have in your background. It's going to take a minute to add this audio. I'm going to cancel it because I don't want to sit here and watch it. You can pan. Okay, so the effect, if you say pan right, pan left, whatever, and then that will do this. Well, we'll move our audio here. We'll show you what it's going to look like to start. See how it's kind of panning across? Gives it a little bit of movement, I guess. Okay. So that's kind of the basics. Again, I will upload separate videos to show you how to rip audio. I will upload separate videos to show you how to rip video from YouTube. This is just a basic introduction. It saves automatically. In a few days, I'll show you how to export it to turn this in. Let me know if you have questions.